we reading together? At first line.
If not
Now when? Stop the war on Gaza, end the occupation, freedom and dignity for all.
As we remember the tragedies of the past, gather to ask Jewish institutions of this city to consider the tragedy unfolding and join our call to stop the war on Gaza, end the occupation, and forge a path towards freedom and dignity for all in Israel and Palestine. As active members of the Jewish community of Atlanta, a city so critical to the civil rights movement in America, a city that has been willing to recognize its own mistakes and equally willing to correct them. As members of the very Jewish community that has played such an important role in these struggles for justice in the past, we make this call today. We are witnessing Israel's third military occupation in the Gaza Strip in the past 6 years. We are alarmed and horrified by the death and destruction being committed in our name. This is a moment of truth for the Jewish community, a moment that demands action. Hillel, the Jewish sage of the first century, posed 3 questions that ring out across millennia. We come together to answer Hillel's call.
If we are not for ourselves, who will be for us?
We are Jews who live our Judaism in diverse ways. Our tradition compels us to a particular commitment, born of shared texts and a shared history, to the notion that every human being is valuable and that all people deserve freedom and the opportunity to forge their own future. Our own history of oppression has taught us that our freedom cannot be achieved absent the freedom of our neighbors.
If we are only for ourselves, who are we? As we have been dehumanized by the oppression we've faced in the past, an oppression whose continuation we see in intolerable, recent anti-Semitic actions across the globe, we are now also dehumanized by the oppression we are inflicting. The military campaign of the recent weeks offers a brutal reminder that Jewish liberation cannot and will not be complete as long as Palestinians are not also free. So long as the Jewish people are caught in an endless cycle of violence, we are not safe. So long as the Jewish people occupy and rule over another by the force of military might, we are not secure. So long as families in Sderot and Tel Aviv run to bomb shelters, we are not free. So long as Israelis demonstrating for peace are attacked by mobs who claim to share our tradition but chant death to the Arabs, death to the leftists, we have not achieved dignity. So long as young Israeli men and women are sent to battle every 2 years to kill and be killed, we are not liberated. We grieve for those who have died. Over 1,803 Palestinians and 67 Israelis to date. As we grieve, we are outraged. Outraged that so many speak of Palestinians as if their lives were worth less than our own. Outraged at the justifications offered for the killing of so many. And outraged at those who have missed opportunities to stop this nightmare and have resigned themselves and their country and their people to perpetual occupation and violence. If not now, when?
We reject the view that we have no choice. This violence is necessary and inevitable. We act because too many in our community endorse this dangerous view in our name. In a moment that demands courage and foresight, too many abdicate responsibility. We come together to say, enough. Too many lives have been lost. Today we visit the office of the Jewish Federation of Greater Atlanta, which claims to represent us. We will recite the Mortis Kaddish for those who have died over the last weeks, and we will consecrate their memory by reading their names. And we will call on our representatives of our community to join us as we demand an end to the war on Gaza, an end to occupation and freedom and dignity for all people of the region.
Join us. Stop the war on Gaza. End the occupation. Freedom and dignity for all. If not now, when? Jacob, 1 second.
Abdul Malik Abdul Salam Al Farah, Osama Abdul Malik Al Farah, Muhammad Abdul Hafta Al-Farah, Awatef Ezzeddin Al-Farah, Mohammed Mahmoud Al-Farah.
Lohane Basim Al-Farah, Yara Abdul Salam Al-Farah, Nardine Mahmoud Al-Farah, Abdullah Awad Al-Breem, Mohammed Suleiman Al-Breem.
Marcel Rafat Al-Breem, Tarek Amir Al-Farah, Sami Suleiman Al-Madani, Hussam Suleiman Al-Madani, Ahmad Salim Al-Din.
Mahran, Ismail Suhair Hamadin, Maher Jafar Hajjaj.
Ahmad Mohammed Hassani, Basil Diab Al-Masudi, Shadai Mohammed Rahman Abu Daher, Hassan Abdul Majid Al-Bayani, Sabri Sheikh Ali, Mohammed Khalid Al-Alu, Ibrahim Mustafa Tani.
Amna Azamali, Yaha Al-Karim, Musa Muhammad Abdul Umran.
Dalal Aid Abu Amran, Salama Mohammed Al-Zamali, Nuha Jamal Abu Zayadi, Taisir Ali Muammar,
Hussein Salim El Jafari, Yasua Muhammad Abu Khazir, Ataf Hamed El Mahmoud.
Musa Ibrahim Abu Khazir, Muhammad Wisam Al-Amin, Suad Ali Al-Baba.
Suad Ali Al-Bari, Samal Naim Al-Barawi, Osama Abu Malik Abu Mwali,
Latif Sohail Kandil, Nihad Mohammed Yassin, Faiz Tarek Yassin, Hassan Ismail Yassin, Atef Zamin,
Joseph Jamin Sheikh Aid, Yusuf Jaber Drabia, Waji Sha'af.
Fadid Al-Azmi, Ali Barbat, Sio Shaban,
Sufi Farouk, Farouk Taib, Faham Roman Chahab.
Sakiba Zorab, Amir Rafat Zorab, Uzair Rafat Zorab.
Marwan Ahmad Sunam, Suad Yaman Awad.
Shad Rafat Zarab, Khalid Rafat Zarab, Shahab Bilal Bidali, Kenyana Sarar, Hajar Bani.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, יעמד דברה קירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון, וחיי בכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ועולמי עולמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, ואמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. ישלמה ונשמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, והוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה, לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יישא גוי אל גוי
ילמדו עוד מלחמה, לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה, לא יישא גוי אל גוי